Have you ever had a small failure or a big failure in something that you felt like the Lord was telling you to do? And then that failure or that roadblock or whatever it was, it kind of caused you to think, man, I guess I shouldn't be doing this, or maybe God is trying to tell me that this isn't for me, or something like that. I have. I did that today. Something. I was supposed to host this webinar that I've been working on, the content and everything for it for like weeks, 2 weeks, about 2 weeks. And then today I was supposed to do it and everything just flopped. And my first kind of like response in my mind was like, well, I guess the Lord just didn't want me to do that. And maybe God didn't want, maybe there's a better opportunity, a better timing for me to do this webinar workshop another day. But over these last couple of weeks, I've been just really thinking and waiting for God to tell me specifically how to do this thing or how to walk and which way to go exactly in the way He wants me to do this. Just where I feel like He's called me to do as far as my blog, if you know anything about me. And maybe you've been thinking about that too, whatever He's telling you to do. But you know what? When I think about people like David in the Bible and Jacob, they got this like dream and this calling from God, and then all this crazy stuff happened that really didn't make them feel like they were gonna do it or even succeed. And what if like today, with my workshop flopping, like as far as the links and things, just technical difficulties and all this work that I put in and do this thing tonight has to be postponed, and maybe it's gonna be way better, and maybe it's not, but it's okay, because I think what God really wants us to do is to just keep trying, keep going forward, even when stuff doesn't go the way we think it's supposed to go, even when so-called success or all that stuff doesn't fall in place like we want it to. So I guess the lesson I learned today is stop over spiritualizing my failures. Accomplishing cool stuff is hard. It's not easy. And if the old saying is true, what we really say about, oh, I don't know everything, I'm not perfect, I don't know everything, we need to get used to failing and trying again and keep doing things and just see what works and see what doesn't. So if you feel like this thing or something caused you to fail and you feel like, oh, well, maybe God doesn't have this for me, or maybe this isn't what I'm gonna end up doing, or this dream, or not dream, this God destiny, or whatever it is that God's put on your heart, maybe that's not for me, maybe that's not what's gonna happen. Stop thinking like that. Failure, the most successful people fail so many times, and those failures make people knowledgeable in what they're doing. And so we have to stop thinking about failure as, oh, this is a sign that I'm not supposed to do this. No, it's just the biggest test. I think God, for me, is teaching me, like, I'm a person who's very results oriented, and so it takes faith for me to exercise. It requires me to exercise faith to keep going towards something when I don't see the results that I want right then. And so that's the way I'm thinking about it. So I want to encourage you, if you feel the same way I felt, stop over spiritualizing your failure and just decide and commit that you're going to keep trying, keep doing. You're going to keep showing up every day. Just show up every day and walk with God and see what He does with that. And so that's what I'm going to do. I hope you do it too. And if you don't feel what I'm talking about, that's cool. Maybe this video ain't for you, but if you feel me, more power to you.